This Sunday, The Rock takes on CM Punk for the WWE Championship at the Royal Rumble. Now, the main question I have to ask before we start anything is it fair that he gets a title shot without actually doing anything? You know, you get all these people who go through #1 contenders matches. Someone's got to win the Royal Rumble to have a title match, and yet The Rock can just walk in and get a title match by just saying that he's having a title match, which I think is unfair. I haven't really watched much of the build-up of this match. I've obviously seen their promos and stuff, but the 3-hour Raws are literally unwatchable. It's just full of Raw recaps and like squash matches, 1-minute diva matches. On the plus side, they will just recap everything that's happened over the last 4 weeks 5 minutes before the actual match at the Royal Rumble, so that saves you on 12 hours of Raw and recaps and adverts, because they don't stop showing adverts. It gets too much. Anyway, on to the next thing. I've heard a lot of people saying if The Rock wins this one match, it's like comparing it to The Undertaker, where he comes back and just wins one match at WrestleMania. But I think it's completely different, because The Undertaker doesn't come in and win the main title and take it from a guy who's held it for, what, 430 days. You know, the longest running champion, he loses it to a guy who works 1 day a year. So, as far as I know, the Shield are banned from interfering. So if they interfere, Punk loses his title. But actually, if you go back and listen to the clip, Vince McMahon actually says if Punk interferes. So basically, if Punk shows up to his own match, he's going to lose the title. Nicely done, Vince. God, they could have refilmed that. But saying that, does that mean that we could, if we're not going to see the Shield, what are the odds of seeing 1, Brad Maddox, or 2, Brock Lesnar? Now, Brock Lesnar's got obviously so many appearances in his contract, and how many times has he been on TV? 3 or 4 times, maybe a bit more. And obviously with Royal Rumble being one of the big 4, wouldn't be surprised if he shows up, seeing he's a Paul Heyman guy. You know, I think that'd be pretty cool to see Brock Lesnar show up. But would he? You know, I assume if he's a heel, he'd help Punk and not turn against him. But then that could make The Rock win the title, turn CM Punk face. Wouldn't want to see CM Punk face yet again. So many people get angry at Punk being heel, and it makes me laugh because everyone seems to hate him. But I think that's what Paul Heyman is meant to do, make you hate people, especially if they're heel. You're meant to hate them. I personally don't want to see CM Punk lose the title. I think it would be out of order to make him lose it to a guy who comes back once a year. Even though he is going to be doing the run-up to WrestleMania and probably facing someone at WrestleMania. But will it be John Cena if he does actually win it? You know, the whole once-in-a-lifetime thing. Will it be twice in a lifetime? I think the only way they can get around it is by saying it once in a lifetime for the title, but then I think that's still a bit of a con. Or it's going to be a triple threat match. You know, CM Punk versus John Cena versus The Rock. You know, I think that's the only way that he can get around it, because obviously Cena's going to have to get his pin against The Rock after last year where he beat him. And another thing I can see happening is maybe CM Punk retaining it at the Royal Rumble, but then The Rock winning it in the Chamber. You know, because you know he'll end up getting another title shot for nothing. I know it sounds like I'm bashing on The Rock, but I do like The Rock. But I just don't see him winning, just coming back and having his first match. Because if he does win it, CM Punk will then get his rematch clause, and then The Rock will have to retain it. And I don't see him winning twice, especially not for WrestleMania against CM Punk for the title. So my prediction is that CM Punk will retain. The Rock will get the title before WrestleMania, I reckon. Most likely Elimination Chamber. I definitely see an interference either from Brad Maddox or Brock Lesnar, because, you know, the Shield will cost CM Punk the title, and even though it is a running theme that CM Punk can't win clean and he has to have an interference, I still think they're going to stick with that, especially against The Rock, you know, Superhuman Rock. Anyway, they're my thoughts on it. Please put in the comment section below what you think will happen, and maybe what will happen on the lead up to WrestleMania. Please comment and subscribe. Much love. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.